Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be going through and ranking the top 10 best dark matter cards in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM right now. Now, the most important thing to keep in mind with lists like this is that it is extremely opinion based. And so you may not agree with everything that I have ranked here, and that is completely and utterly fine. If not, if you don't agree, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below what you agreed with, what you didn't, all that type of stuff. I would love to hear y'all's thoughts. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it, and let's start off with the number 10 spot on the list, which to me is going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the reason that I say that is I believe Shai is an extremely elite level option at the point guard position in terms of his ability to be a slasher and a just really kind of everything. A slasher, a scorer, a defender. He's just super versatile. Now his biggest flaw really probably is that he's not like an insanely high level short creator, nor does he have insane size or like the fastest jumper or the best fade or anything like that. He's not a completely and utterly broken card, but he's definitely a very good one. And I definitely think he does a lot of things really, really well. So in my opinion, I definitely think Shai is still one of the better options at the point guard position in my team, honestly. And I think he's probably the second best dark matter point guard. But his biggest flaw to me is just the fact that he's just not that great of an overall option when it comes to some of the versatility stuff that is required, I think, to be an extremely high level option in my team. So in my opinion, Shai coming in at number 10 feels totally fair. Number 9, Josh Smith. Really, really good card. Could be argued as the best dark matter small forward, although I do technically have a dark matter small forward higher than him on this list. He's really, really great. Honestly, his only flaw is he's not a top tier shot creator. I mean, honestly, I love the card. I think he does a lot of things really well. He's an extremely elite slasher. He does a good dribble style. Defensively, he's a stud. I think he's really, really good. I really do. I think he's a very, very solid card in my team. And I have no issues whatsoever with Josh Smith at the number 9 spot. I love his new jump shot. I think movement-wise, Russell Westbrook dribble style is nice. I just don't think overall his movement's that insane. I don't think he's like an overpowered card or anything like that at this point. I just think he's solid, to be completely honest, would be my opinion on the card. So I don't know. In my opinion, Josh Smith probably deserves to be at the number 9 spot because of the lack of shot creation. Number 8, Julius Erving. Gives you some shot creation ability, which is nice, I will say. I don't think very many cards give you the shot creation ability that Dr. J does. I just think his probably biggest flaw is that he's not like, his dribble style isn't great at this point in the year. And I don't know. I mean, he's not a perfect card, but he's not far off of it at the shooting guard position. The dribble style is the biggest flaw. His fade is good though. His jumper's nice. Even on normal, it's still a really good jump shot. Good escape, good great behind the back. Like, still one of the best shooting guards in the game. Does not give you unbelievably a ridiculous movement though, because again of the flaw that his jumper just isn't, or no, sorry, his dribble style just isn't that great. But as a whole, I think pretty fairly can be placed as the number 8 card on this list. Number 7 for me is going to be Chet Holmgren, who I really like. I think the more I've used this card, the more I like him, to be honest. Defensively, he looks taller than 7'1" with a 7'6" wingspan. He looks longer and bigger than that. He's pretty KP sized, honestly. I just overall think the card is like pretty meh, to be I mean, I don't know. What are his flaws, honestly? He's meh in terms of his jump shot. But defensively, he's a stud. He's a very, very good slasher. His jumper, I mean, isn't awful. It's just not the best jumper in the game. Movement-wise, he's not insane, but he's a very, 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 very high-level defensive card. And I think offensively, he's good too. As a whole, I'm a fan of the card. For me, I have no issues at all with him at the number 6 spot on this list. Number 7 feels like a right spot for him. Number 6 is a card who's very, very close to Chet in David Robinson. Pretty much the same card, in all honesty. They're very, very similar in terms of they both are very versatile, very athletic, 7'1" bigs. But D-Rob's a little bit faster than Chet is the one thing that I think gives him the edge. Some people like Chet's jumper more than D-Rob's. I think there is an argument to be made for that. If you wanted to put Chet over D-Rob, I wouldn't be mad at you for doing that. I personally just don't think that I would have Chet over D-Rob. I know a lot of people would. I really like D-Rob. I don't mind his jump shot as much as a lot of people do. I think the 96 speed is super valuable. I think his defense is extremely elite. I think he's a little bit better defensively than Chet is, at least least on the perimeter. On the interior, probably not quite as much, but still really, really good card. And to me, I think he is 100% deserving of a top 6 spot. I would have him just slightly over Chet. Number 5 is going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, Giannis and Josh Smith are probably very similarly rated at the small forward position. I think it kind of is opinion between the two. The thing that I really like about Giannis, though, is the fact that he is so good at power forward too. His positional versatility is unlike nearly any card that we have in my team right now. I think he's just really, really good. And I think he does a lot of things really, really well at the small forward or power forward position. I think defensively and as a slasher, he's as good as pretty close to any card in my team. I really like Giannis a lot. I think he does a lot of things really, really well. And in my opinion, he is a very easy selection for a top 5 spot on this list. The slashing and defense is nearly unmatched. I mean, he truly is a phenomenal option, especially in those areas. Number 4 is Magic, who provides very similar ability to Giannis, but at the point guard position. He's very, very big at 6'9" with a 7'1" wingspan. He's the tallest, like versatile, like legitimately good point guard in my team. He's just an absolute stud. There are very few cards in my team, period, that are as good as Magic is in my team. He is a stud. He has really no real flaws about him, in my opinion, besides the jump shot. The jump shot would be the one big flaw. He does have Darius Garland dribble style even, which helps with some of the shot creation stuff, but the jumper's not good. He is not even close to a 3-hunter. I mean, he absolutely isn't. But I think he's good enough even without a good jump shot to be a top 4 dark matter because of how much he provides as a finisher and as a defender at the dark matter tier. He's, in my opinion, the best dark matter tier point guard in the game, and I don't even really think it's all that debatable. I love Magic as a card. I think he's absolutely awesome, and I feel like number 4 is the right spot for him. Number 3 is going to be Kawhi Leonard. I love Kawhi. I think he's the best dark matter shooting guard in the game, and honestly, I don't really think it's all that debatable. He's 97 speed, 99 agility, 96 3 ball. He is just an absolute beast. Really a card who has no real flaws is how I will describe Kawhi. He's a great shot creator. His jumper is super nice. His fade going right is really, really good. Going left, it's not insane, but he's an extremely incredible defender. He has legitimately high level movement with D-book dribble style, Lillard escape, and his behind the back, which is one of the best behind the backs in the game as well. He is just as good as it gets at the shooting guard position in my team right now. In my opinion, the second best shooting guard in the game, period, behind only 100 overall Carmelo Anthony. Love the card. Extremely good. I think top 3 for him is a no-brainer. Number 2 is going to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I think he's definitely the best dark matter big man in my team. I actually like his jumper despite a lower 3-ball rating. And it's on very quick. I don't mind the jumper at all. He's got the speed aspect that D-Rob has, but while being an inch taller than D-Rob and with a better player build than D-Rob. He's the best rebounding of all the dark matter bigs. It's not, I don't think that's debatable. Honestly, I think he's the best finisher too. Those are pretty easy choices. Like, I don't even think it's really all that close when in those discussions. He is just absolutely awesome as a card. One of those guys who doesn't do anything poorly. And even his biggest flaw isn't that much of a flaw with the shooting ability. And at the power forward position, you could live with a guy not being like the best shooter in the world. He's still a very, very solid shooter and still a very, very good card. So he's number 2, but I think number 1 is pretty clear. Zach Edey is kind of obviously the best dark matter card in the game, in my opinion. 7'5" with a 7'10" wingspan. He honestly is basically very similar to what Taco Fall has been in previous 2Ks. Really good jump shot on a very tall player who is absolutely elite defensively, absolutely dominant on the interior. I think he's the best center in my team, and that includes Opal Wemby. I think that you could make an argument for Wemby, but either way, I think this is one of the glitchiest, most overpowered cards in the game. I think his jumper is legitimately really good. 86 speed at 7'5" with a 7'10" wingspan is kind of ridiculous. Defensively, he's awesome, and he's a dominant finisher as well. I just don't see what he does poorly as a card, to be totally honest. He's about as good as it gets right now in my team. Absolutely elite level card, no doubt about it. And that is the list. These are my top 10 best dark matters in my team right now. Let me know what y'all think of the list in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.